Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Toronto FC versus New York City FC in match 12 of the 2024 MLS season. Toronto FC sitting third in the East as we speak. And if they win today, they tie their points total from last year, 12 matches through the season. They'd have to lose every match left to be just as bad as last year. And technically they wouldn't be because they've still won more matches. But that won't happen. That's very, very, very hard to do. So they're going to clear 2023's point total at the end of the night if they win tonight. Now, of course, that's an if still. With that being said, starting 11s are as follows for Toronto FC. We have Sean Johnson in goal, Sigurd Rosted, Kevin Long, Nixon Gomes. The back three, the midfield four, Federico Bernardeschi, Matty Longstaff, Davy Flores, Tyrese Spasser, Jonathan Osorio, Derek Etienne Jr., and Prince Owusu for Toronto FC. Let's also remember Insigne is on the bench. He is returned. He is ready to go. He will play at some point tonight. Unless they're so far down that it doesn't matter. I've seen their roster. It's crazy to see that Ochoa's gone. But yeah, I've seen Mexico's roster. And it's a pretty good roster. They're doing some generational change. I think that's a smart play. It's needed to be done. But it's interesting. Yeah, it's a bit better. NYCFC's first road match since March. Yep. Kind of ironic. They've gotten really good since they've been at home for a long period of time. But we'll see what happens here. Starting 11 for New York City FC. In goal, it's Matt Freese. The back four, Tavon Gray, Thiago Martins, Burke Risa, Kevin O'Toole, who scored against Toronto the last time these two teams played. That would... Trying to make sure I'm right. Yep, he did. He scored the winner. Midfield 2, Andres Pereira, James Sands. The attacking midfield 3, Martinez, Alonso Martinez, Santi Rodriguez, Hannes Wolff, and Malachi Jones, the striker for New York City FC. Ooh. Well, either they... I'm not even touching that one with a 10-foot pole. I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. Just, ooh. Oof. More like a oof. Yeah, yeah, I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. That's a good thing for Mexico. That's just a bad idea. Match stream's about to start here. There it is. So Insigne is on the bench for Toronto. Good to know. Players are starting to come back. Toronto playing New York at home, trying to get some revenge for the loss earlier this year. We will find out. We will be there. Well, I won't be. I'm not covering that, but we will see. We will see. But I will be live for Monterrey Tigres' second leg tomorrow. We'll know all 4 of our semifinalists in the Liga when I'm done with my stream. Oh yeah, they're playing right as we're playing. I remember now. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. I won't be there. Too bad Jorge Sanchez is still on the team. Hey, most of the time you win, sometimes you lose. That's the point. Most times you win, sometimes you lose. Let's go, Red Bull, says Sebas. Who are you playing tonight? Let's see. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let's get this one going. Got a couple on Rumble. Don't know how many on Twitch. Starting 11 for Toronto. Once again, Johnson, Gomes, Long, Rosted, Spicer, Flores, Longstaff, Bernadeschi, Osorio, Derek Etienne Jr., and Prince Owusu. Red Bulls are 2 points below Toronto. They're playing the Revs. So if Toronto doesn't win tonight, they're getting knocked out of third. I can tell you that much right now. Oh, we still have more wins. So even if we drew, we'd still be third. Nice. Yeah, because Columbus can't even overtake us. So we still, even if we lose, should be in fourth. Okay, that ain't bad. Matt Freese, Kevin O'Toole, Burke Risa, Thiago Martins, Tavon Gray, Sands, Pereira, Jones, Rodriguez, Wolff, Martinez for NYCFC. Probably not. Probably not. They've gotten better recently, so good. Just popping in to say hi. I'm about to play my hockey game. Hopefully you have fun. Do good. I'll talk to you later. I would have liked Rodrigo Huescas, Tapia, and Omar Campos. What about Chino Huerta? Federico Bernadeschi, player to watch. I don't disagree with that, but what about Chino Huerta? But for TFC, player to watch is Bernadeschi. For NYCFC, the player to watch is Santi Rodriguez, who scored a free kick, I think, against us in that first match. So, well, they're playing Red Bulls next on the weekend, rivalry week. So, not on Wednesday, but on the weekend. So, a week from today. Did you see the Bruins get destroyed again? Yes, and it felt good. Toronto wearing their home kits, NYCFC wearing their powder blues. Their home kits as well. Their sky blues, city blues. I would have liked Moso, but we know Moso and Jimmy don't have the best relationship. At this point, you know what? If I'm Jimmy Lozano, I'd take my best players. Chino Huerta's in the list. I was really more focused on the Henry and Noah Ochoa thing. That was a win in itself. Firing a coach is like a motivation. Yeah, tell Toronto that last year. Fired Bob Bradley. They did not look motivated at all. Yeah, no, that's a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie. I would hope so. If he doesn't pick Santi, I would be like, how the hell do you end up not picking him anyway? I think he knows he has to. He's on a tightrope. He has to. Leagues Cup commercials are running because as soon as Copa America and the Euros are over, we got the MLS All-Star game, which is Liga MX MLS. Should be a this one counts, but at least it's half the battle. And then we get the Leagues Cup. So before you know it, how we doing, Winvo? It's going good. Toluca wins against Chivas. Chivas is out, which is unfair because Chivas got robbed in the first leg. Right? Well, technically, though, if it's 1-0 Toluca, that would mean Chivas goes through on... Wait, no. Oh, Toluca's the third seed. Right. Yep, my bad. They're the higher seeded team. My bad. I think that's a false seed, but luckily for them, they're there. Without Ambriz. But game's about to start in minutes, about 2 minutes, where the kickoff will happen. And then we see what happens tonight. Can Toronto get another win? They beat the Revs. They beat Simcoe. They beat Orlando. They beat Dallas. They beat CS Saint Laurent. Can they get their 6th straight win, all comps, and their 4th straight MLS win today? Hate that stupid table position rule. I do too. I find it just as stupid. There's also some... Away goals is a punk enough move. I think away goals are so bled into football that they should be there. But I still think it's a punk move. Seeding's even worse. It's like, hey, if you're tied after 180, you go through if you're the higher seed. That's the most punkiest thing ever. No, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. If they get Jose Mourinho, I'll be happy for him. I like Jose. I'm a fan of Jose Mourinho. Always will be, but no, it's not happening. More like Portugal probably, or well, maybe Argentina. Ecuador, maybe? Or if Scaloni walks and leaves. Stop. I heard good things about Drake May during the freaking mini camp. That's the good news. The rookie mini camp thing sounds good so far for him, but it's just rookie mini camp. But maybe he's a little bit better than I thought. How we doing, Mal, huh? He knows how to learn a playbook. And they're doing their installs, and seems like it ain't going too bad. Hit that like button, gets one going. Game's about to kick off in minutes, or in seconds, I should say. Ibra said he did not respect Pep, but he would go to war for Jose Mourinho. I don't blame him. I think Pep's a punk. He may be smart, but I think he's a punk. Jose Mourinho, on the other hand, I agree. Makes sense because Pep basically sent Ibra out a year after. Ibra only lasted a year at Barcelona. So I met a kid who said, what the Sigma Skibidi Riz in Ohio. That's so brain rot. I don't get the freaking humor of youngins nowadays. Should I be concerned that half our bench is B team players? Yes. Yes, you should. If that's the case, I'm sorry, but half your bench is B team players, whether they play or not. That means you're down in the dumps anyway. Toronto's 4th in the East. New York City FC is 7th in the East. Away, New York is 0-3-1. Toronto's 4-1-0 at home. 1.73 points per game versus 1.27, 75.9% save percentage to 75 flat. Toronto should be the better team in this game and have the better chance to win. New York has not won on the road yet, which is the good news. Yeah. Slightly. Lucas Spalla, the referee tonight. Jack Lynn, he had some good moments, though. When he was playing recently. So give him the benefit of the doubt. But Sukata, Kochevsky, and Alexander Freeman, yeah, that's not. Jack Lynn might be able to pull some off. He will play, probably. My best guess, but game's about to kick off. Toronto versus New York. Win and tie their 2023 points total 12 games doing. Santi Rodriguez. To kick off for New York. Toronto needs to get something back for their loss against New York earlier this year at Yankee Stadium. They played well in that match, but they just couldn't handle playing on a baseball field. And Prince Owusu already presses the hell out of Matt Freese. Sadly enough, that does not end up being a mistake that ends up going in the back of the New York net. And that'll be a free kick for Toronto. Prince Owusu damn near made Matt Freese absolutely fumble heavily. That would have been amazing. I think that probably would have been the fastest goal in MLS history if Prince Owusu would have been able to get on it and just make the run. Just tap it. I think it would have been. But no, Derek Etienne Jr. Good start for Toronto so far, though. Very good start. What do you think about Artur Güler? Good. I think he's an okay player. He's not the best, but, he's solid. That's basically what you at least need to be to play at Barcelona. So, he's solid. That's out for a goal kick for Freese. Toronto's putting them to the stake already. You'll have to see it. They want that number. They want that 22nd point. I didn't know about it. No. Hey, at least they're not going to get swept by Mr. Send a Video. Basically, Abdi Salim, Martins, Kyle Smith, and Dagger Dan are our main guys. Why are you forgetting Torres? It's probably, I guess, starters-wise. Arda Güler. Oh, Real Madrid. Okay, that was a bad whiff. He gives me more Barcelona vibes anyway. I don't know why he's at Madrid. Like, seriously, he doesn't give me Madrid vibes at all. Main bench player, so fair enough. Because he's good. I get that. He just doesn't seem like a Madrid player to me. I know he's there. He just doesn't seem like one to me. Like the vibes of the guy, it just doesn't seem like it. Like there's teams where it's like, yeah, that just doesn't make sense. Even though they're there, it just doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, cross in. Osorio taps it, saved by Freeze. When he plays, he scores. That's true. Yeah, but I mean, turns out anybody could do that if they have Jude Bellingham on their team. Look at Hazelu. Free kick for New York. Maybe because Barcelona doesn't make good signings. Can't see Orlando doesn't have the live video button. Nah, that's never happened to me. So if that's on Apple TV, I don't know how to help you. And if it's on a different site, I don't know how to help you because I don't use that site. So I clear the cache, reload the website, something like that. Unplug your freaking computer and replug it or whatever. Something like that. 4th minute. You know what? If Hazelu looks like a striker worth a damn, looks like a striker worth a damn in Real Madrid, just imagine what Mbappe is going to do there. Oh my God. Mbappe might score 45 goals, 50 goals next year. If Hazelu looks like he's more than just worth a damn. Like, Mbappe's going to score like 50, 60 goals next year for Real Madrid. He legit will. Osorio. Shot! Off the bar! Off the crossbar. Tyrese Spicer heads it down. Toronto is already all over New York. Tim Ford, pro referees. Okay. He's been around for a long time. I think he reffed a couple of Toronto games last year. He's been around for years. Off the crossbar. Kroos would be eating well with Bellingham, Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vini, and Endrick to assist is our arbiter. Tim Ford. He debuted in 2018 against the Rapids and Earthquakes. 4th official, 2019-2022 at the All-Star VAR for 21's Gold Cup. 13 games last year, 20 games in 22, 13 and 21 as a center ref. Oh, he's going into today. He's done 69 games as a center ref. Nice. Nice. 6 minute, 0-0. As a 4th official, 37, VAR, 56. So he's had his numbers. I think he's done a couple of Toronto games. Playing forward. I mean, I haven't really complained about him. You know, I mean, I don't curse his name like I do frickin' Penso. Or I used to before the World Cup for Elfath. I mean, Tim Ford ain't bad. He's not the worst. That's got to count for something. Thoughts on Alexi Vega back to the national team? Well, he's doing good enough to do it. Playing forward, 7:30. I'm no good at spelling names. Many people aren't. So it is what it is. Mexico needs to line up like this. Goalkeeper Malagon, Johan, center back Chiquete. I mean, Elfath used to be bad, but not since the World Cup. So, you know, it is what it is. Etienne Jr. Ooh. He wasn't as bad as he used to be. Cross in, Spicer. Nope, saved by Freeze. But Toronto, again, is all over New York this evening. All over them. So far, 8:45, 0-0. So right now, technically, they're at 20 points so far this season. Live, they're at 20. Nine minutes in, 0-0. Which would be enough to keep them in third. Red Bulls are already winning? What? Wait, if Toronto wins and Cincinnati doesn't... If Toronto wins and Cincinnati draws... Oh, wait, goal differential will keep them in second. If Toronto wins and Cincinnati doesn't, we're second in the whole conference. Oh, my God, man. And they might just lose. They're playing Columbus. We might be second at the end of the weekend. Oh, my God, a Wuzu, and that's out for a throw. I just realized, Jesus. Columbus loses, or Cincinnati loses to Columbus, and Toronto wins. They're second in the whole conference. And they're 3 points behind Miami. This has got to be the high water mark. Oso. Etienne Jr. Spicer. Cross. Bernadeschi brings it down. Still Bernadeschi. Still. Top of the box. Blocked away. Header down. Cleared. Seriously, though, that would be amazing. Arteaga, Garcia, Edson, Chavez, Chiquito, Santipiojo, Quiñones. Sounds like a good 11, yeah. Speaking of, shouldn't Cincinnati be playing right now? Playing forward. 6:45, so they should be starting very soon. Using the players Jimmy called up. Yep, I know. It's a good 11. It's a good squad. 11 minutes, corner for New York, one of their first big moments. Well, if Miami wins their game, that means, damn, they'll be 4. 6 points down. But Miami has a game in hand. Cross in. Or 2. 12th minute. Not too many right back options. Header. Davy Flores past the post. That'll be a goal kick for Sean Johnson. 12th minute. How are we the ones who finish earlier? How are we the ones who get the freaking DC treatment? Oh, they're playing Montreal. Crap. Do I want Montreal to win so we could be closer to first, or do I want Miami to win because I want Montreal to lose? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Neither is good for us. I mean, Miami more likely will drop points at some point this season, but we will too. So it's not like we're both going to go undefeated for the rest of the year. Playing forward is TFC. Think about Marcelo getting called. I mean, of course he is. Might be useful. I don't know. He's playing better recently. Uda goal, 1-0 Philly. They're still not that good. I mean, seriously, Toronto's got a lot of winnable games over the next couple of weeks. I mean, they did going into this game, and they won those games. But for like the rest of the month, they got a lot of winnable games. It's a good thing. 13 minutes in, saved by Sean Johnson. Lainez, he's also been playing well recently. I don't know. I can understand why they call it Marcelo, but Lainez is a little bit more on the fence. I'm like, is he younger? Yes. Is he probably still better than a guy like Tecatito at this point? And younger? Yes. Should he be called up? No. I think him, it's a little bit more like, okay, sure. I mean, you could have went with Antuna. He's actually playing well right now. Hello, Risklander. 14th minute, 0-0. Goal. Nothing yet. Toronto hit the crossbar. Marcelo's younger. I said Marcelo's younger. What? I said Marcelo's younger than Lainez. I said Lainez isn't younger. Red Bulls 1, Red 0, Lewis Morgan goal. At least I thought I said that. Maybe I didn't think I did. Maybe I did, though. Maybe I didn't think I did, but maybe I flipped it. I don't know. Like mindlessly. Free kick for TFC. Red Bulls do have the lead, though. But guess what? They don't have more wins than us or equal. So guess what? Free kick for New York. We're still above them. Oh, Jordan Carrillo got called up. Happy Jordan Carrillo got called up. They called up some really good players for the U23s as well. Atlanta United goal, McVeigh conceded pen. Atlanta United over DC. Yeah, that makes sense. Free kick for New York. Explain to me how that makes any sense. Plays in. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Yep. Almada. That makes sense. Yeah. Raining in Toronto right now. Hopefully it just stays rain and no thunder. We don't need no Helitech rain delay. Rain delays aren't fun. Trust me, I know. Toronto playing forward 16th minute. They've played really well this half so far. The better team. They've had better chances. The rain is starting to fall. Hannes Wolff cleared for a corner. Rain's really starting to fall. Where this game gets a little bit more iffy. Goalkeepers Jimmy Culver, Malagon, Rangel, Julio Gonzalez. My goalkeepers have been Malagon, Rangel, Tapia. Yeah, Tapia would have been better. Yeah, I agree with that. Hit that like button, gets one going. Rodriguez to corner. Or at the corner. For the corner. 17th minute, cross in. Header cleared. Good. Hannes Wolff brings it down, but Longstaff, nope. Rodriguez with another cross. Saved by Johnson. And he slips on his ass. No. Damn it. Matty Longstaff gets there to cover on that. Good. Oso. Still. And it's going to get a bit. That's got to be a free kick for Toronto. Denmark used it recently. I've seen it. Tapia is better. I agree. Toronto damn near made a big old mistake there. Free kick for Gomes. Yep, the rain, as I said, is going to make this game a little bit more rough, as is. New York has slightly more possession. Toronto has equal passing accuracy, but they've had better chances. And they give it away. Longstaff gives it away. Shot! What a save. That's going to be a corner kick for New York. Auckland City tie Red West City 2-2 in the first leg. Ooh. I mean, Auckland City will sure bring it back, probably. Not good. Toronto's starting to be a bit sloppy now that this rain has fallen. Santi Rodriguez, 19th minute, 0-0. Cross in, header cleared. Gray brings it up, headed away. Falls all the way back to O'Toole. Prince Owusu pressing. Thiago Martins. Benteke scores for DC. 1-1 in Atlanta. Or 1-1 between Atlanta and DC, I should say. Prince Owusu pressing. Derek Etienne pressing. Still 0-0, 19 minutes in. Ooh, pick up the ball. Gomes with a big slide on Hannes Wolff, but still Wolff beats Gomes to the ball. Cross. Save. Sean Johnson. No handball. TFC going back the other way. Bernadeschi. New York's had a little bit of a moment there. I didn't see a handball there, so could easily broken by more, but okay. They're going to check on VAR. It hit him in the side. Longstaff brought his arm down. Damn. I mean, it went... I don't know. I don't think it's a pen. I don't think it's a pen. I think they're going to give it to New York, though. I don't think so. I don't think it's a handball. Like, he pulls up his arm. It goes through his arm. It doesn't touch his hand. I don't think so. I don't think so. 21st minute. Duncan McGuire scored 1-1. Well, good for Orlando. I don't think that's a pen. I don't think so. But the fact they're checking it doesn't give me hope. Penalty for New York. I don't like it. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, but okay. Like, his arm came back down. That's probably what hurt it, but whatever. It's probably the fact that his arm came back down. Like, his arm came back down. That's probably what did it. I hate pro. Well, let's see what happens, boys. Santi Rodriguez versus Sean Johnson. A bullshit penalty. Please, ball don't lie. Please, ball don't lie. Please, ball don't lie. Please, ball don't lie. Please, please, please don't do this to us. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Please, God, please. No, 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 no. Shot goal. Ah! Santi Rodriguez scores. Bullshit! Bullshit! Santi Rodriguez scores. 1-0, New York. It was bound to happen. Toronto was playing around too much anyway. I think that's bullshit. His arm came down. Longstaff's arm came down as the ball was crossing it through his arm. That's probably what screwed him, but I still don't think that's a pen. Oh, Bernadeschi gets a yellow, probably because he was pissed at the ref. Joke-ass team. Pro referees went and screwed us. I miss the Scabs. At least the Scabs never screwed us. How's New York beating you? We started choking like 3 minutes ago when the rain started falling, and then they called a bullshit penalty. And that's right to Matt Freeze. Two 1-1 was scoring first. Toronto's 1-3-0 when conceding first. Yeah, we suck. That's the problem. I can't do anything about it. Oh, Lord. Come on, New York. Good for you. You got a bullshit penalty. Just like your bullshit field. That's why you won the first time. And now it's a bullshit penalty. Oh, now we're down to 16.2% chance of winning. Ugh. That's just sad. We were the better team throughout the first half until we started choking. We give away a BS penalty. Now we're down 1-0. This is how the winning streak has to end? This is how? We can't just get beaten, rightfully so. Red Bulls 1-1 Revs. Revs goal by Carles Gil. Well, hey, at least we're still third. Well, even if we lost, we're still third. Great. And then the Red Bulls are drawing. That's great. Yeah, y'all 5th place now because you have 3 points. Can't win for losing, can we? Now we're back down to 19 points, all comps in MLS this year. Shit. I guess we ain't breaking time 22 today. I guess that ain't happening. Thank you, pro refs, you jackasses. Why? That is the worst. And we damn near shot ourselves in the foot, too. Why are we playing like this? I guess we can't do it on a rainy night in Stoke. I just realized that. How we doing? Can't do it on a rainy night in Toronto. We can't do it on a rainy night in Stoke. And that's a free kick for New York. Yeah. Keep blowing your whistle for their jackasses. Come on. Keep blowing your whistle for them. Good. Do it. They need your help anyway. Go ahead. Jesus Christ. Looks like frickin' New York needs pro referees' help if they're not in frickin' New York. It's either a bullshit field or a bullshit call. Montreal 1-0 over Miami. Of course Miami's going to go ahead and drop points when we can't even pick up 3. Wow. Wow. Of course that sad team drops points when we can't pick them up. Of course. Miami's afraid of Toronto. Book it. I don't care. Miami's afraid of Toronto. Book it. Prince Owusu. Another loss to New York City FC. While you lose against New York, Montreal beats Miami. It's not like we got beaten. It's more like we got screwed. I would rather us give up. Hey, if we're going to lose, I'd rather us give up 2 more. Just shoot ourselves in the foot twice. I don't want to lose like this. I want to lose 3-0 when we shoot ourselves in the foot twice. Make it not matter that we got screwed. How about that? If it stays 1-0 and we lose like this, or we only draw 1-1, I'm going to scream. I legit will scream. This is horrible. Throw in for Tavon Gray, 28th minute. I know there's enough time to come back, but yeah, that goal you could tell that goal basically broke them, that goal broke them straight up, period. You can tell they're pissed off. That shouldn't have happened. And that should be that's a yellow card to New York. Good. Oh, I can't believe you showed a yellow card to a New York player. I can't believe it. Hey, there you go. How about you make it a red? You should screw them too. It's only fair, but okay, I'll take the yellow. He went up studs up on Longstaff. That's the second time you've called a bullshit call on Long or against him or with him part of it. That was studs up. That's red. That's red. Hell, you did it to New York when they were playing to St. Louis. Dude comes into somebody's chest, freaking studs up, and you gave him a red card. But Martinez just gets a yellow. Okay. I think I know why Toronto's getting screwed. Free kick Toronto. Oh, there we go. There we go. Referee's starting to make some right calls. Good job. That's just blowing his whistle for no, there was a reason there, but hey, at least it's for us instead. 30th minute, 1-0, New York. Bernadeschi Osorio standing over it. Boom, 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 boom. Bernadeschi Osorio. 30th minute free kick. Somebody get their head to it or something. That'd be great. Cross in by Bernadeschi. And no Toronto player actually makes a deep run into the box. Longstaff takes a shot. Nothing there. And that's going to be a check on the New York player for a head clash. So, basically a free kick for New York. Tavon Gray will get checked. Mm. 11th minute. Or 32nd minute, my bad. 1-1 or 1-0. Can Toronto get a goal? Like by the half? They're going to check Long as well. Vardiol. Yeah, he scored for Man City. What do you want me to say? Man City's going to get away with it again. They're going to somehow win out, and Arsenal's going to win out, and City will still win the league. City's not going to drop points in either of their last 2 matches. It's not going to happen. Tottenham or West Ham won't get a draw, even a draw off of City. Vardiol scores like a striker. He's better than Haaland, turns out. Haaland's just a good finisher. He's a horrible footballer. Vardiol's a better footballer. Might as well just put Vardiol up there. He's been scoring some goals lately. Might as well just put him up there. But that's That's what I'm talking about when I say positional rotation. More Nwosu. Well, by numbers. Well, it depends on how many games you want to go back. But let's remember, they've almost played 34 or 38 games. MLS has only played 12. Someone update scores. So there's a difference. Prince Owusu Preston. Speaking of Prince. Matty Longstaff chips it over the top to Oso. Oso. Back to Davey Floor. No, Bernadeschi. And that's a bad giveaway. Hannes Wolff is right there to pounce on it. Hans says, good luck with the match today. Watch party. Can't hear from where I'm at. Good luck to y'all. Vardy all better than Hoyland and Anthony combined. I agree with that. I agree with that. Longstaff. Matty Longstaff. Who? Yeah, no. Bad giveaway. Stopped raining. Makes sense that Toronto's gotten some control back. 40th or 34th minute. Chips over the top. Header by Spicer. Why are you heading it back to the keeper, Gomes, you dumbass? Play the ball forward. Oh, Lord, we're playing it back to the keeper. Yay, that's a great idea. Didn't you learn before? You shouldn't be playing all the way back. Haven't you learned this over the past God knows how many years? Oh, Lord. We still can't shake Sean not being our goalkeeper, but it is what it is. Yeah. He's playing better this year, so I'm happy he's here. Last year he started well, got worse, but he's better this year. He's been better this year, so when he's healthy, I should say. So I'm glad he came over. Miami nil, Montreal 2. Oh my God. Is Messi playing? I got a question. Is Messi playing? This might be one of the first times Messi's actually lost on the pitch in MLS. If he's playing. There's no reason for him not to unless he got hurt in training. Now I got to look. Now you're making me wonder. Hasn't Montreal about to do the double on him? Jesus Christ. Messi is playing. Oh, my God. He might actually lose on the pitch in MLS for the first time in God knows. I don't think... Well, no, he did lose to New York City FC, but that was a friendly. He wasn't on the pitch when they lost to Houston. Open Cup, but still. Free kick here for New York. He might actually lose on the pitch. Normally when Miami loses, he's not on. Right now, he is. I think he may have lost the game on the pitch last year. Like, actually being on there. I mean, he did lose a lot in the preseason while being on the pitch. There's a difference. 36th minute. Free kick for New York, 36th minute, 1-0. Toronto's next home match is on Saturday, May 18th against Montreal. They play on the road at Nashville on Wednesday. Cross in, cleared. It's out for a throw for New York. No, I won't be there. I'll be right here on Wednesday. Throw in 36th minute. Henry didn't score tapping against Pachuca. Glad Jimmy didn't call him. Mi bomba! Plays forward. Long ball by Spicer. Out for a Oh. Now went out for a throw. Smart play by Owusu. It just didn't pan out. Mi bomba! Playing forward. Longstaff picks it up. Come on, Matty Longstaff. Let's go. Prince Owusu chips it back. Bernadeschi. Cross in. Header. Spicer picks it. Bernadeschi. Chip. Etienne Jr. Cross save. What a save by Freeze. Offside. That'll be a free kick. Damn. What a save by Freeze. Okay, I can't get mad at that. That was awesome. And Etienne was offside. Well, not when the ball was played, but on the run he was, but he wasn't when the ball was played, but okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, Gomes. 33rd offside, most in MLS. Toronto has the most offsides in MLS, which I guess is a good thing considering they're attacking over the bar. Considering it's a good thing considering they're attacking. They're only, 7 goals away from beating their goal-scoring record all comps last year as well. That's not bad, considering it was only, 27 goals, 37 games. I mean, that's less than a goal per game by a lot. I'm not good at math, but I think that's, less than a goal per game, all comps. So, that would make sense. Bryce Duke and Jules Anthony Vilsaint scored against Miami. Bryce Duke, of course, the former Miami player, and Jules Anthony Vilsaint, who's a really good young player for Montreal. Which I think he also made Toronto his biatch last year before he got hurt. Free kick for TFC. 40th minute, which I think he did make Toronto his biatch last year at BMO Field before he got hurt. But yeah, Wusu was getting held by Gray. Yeah, that makes sense. Etienne Jr., Derek Etienne Jr. plays it on. Still Etienne Jr. Osorio, but Spicer runs onto it. Header by Bernadeschi. Oso doesn't get the foot to it. Rosted through, shot, saved by Freeze. Rosted barely. What a shot by Sigurd Rosted. Man, if you would have just put that a little bit above, it would have been a tie game. I mean, yeah, Toronto could come back and win this game. I mean, it wouldn't shock me, but the fact they had to put themselves in that position wasn't great. I'd rather them have the freaking tie by the half. That would be a lot better. Spicer, Davy Flores. Thiago Martins. Pressing is Flores. That's out for a Toronto throw. 41st minute. Toronto attacking very well. They're trying to get that equalizer at the very least. Osorio. Gomes. Toronto throw. Oso to throw. Jonathan Osorio. Osorio. "42nd minute. Aye. That's a free kick for New York. 42nd minute. Hey, at least we're still third place no matter what. Oh, we have to draw to stay third place. Worst comes to worst, we're only fourth. Could be worse. If we finish the season in fourth, we'd still have for home field advantage throughout the first round. 54% possession of 46. So, I mean, right now, we'd still be a home field advantage team, not just in the playoffs and not just in the first round proper, but we'd also be a home field advantage team, which who would have thought going into this year? I don't think – I got to look back at my predictions, but I don't think I even had Toronto in the first into home field advantage. I think I had him as a wild card. Shot! Goal! What a goal! Oh, my God. What a shot. And it's Jones. Malachi Jones. His first shot, his first goal. 2-0. Malachi Jones. Okay, I'm a little bit less miffed. Malachi Jones, what a shot. Posting in. Ah, 2-0 New York City FC. No, he's onside. Off the post and in. And, of course, Rosted's the person who screws it up. Of course. Bernadeschi almost gets there to defend it, but it just doesn't happen. Okay. Hey, at least the penalty ain't the reason why we lose. As long as that's not the case, New York just wants it more. Like, if it's 1-2, at least it was the Jones goal that was the winner. I'm fine with that. I just don't want that bullshit penalty to be the reason why we lose. Like, even if we scored 1-2, in theory, the winning goal is Jones. So, throw in. I'm not saying we're out of it yet, but dear God, we were slightly the better team. We just got screwed and beat. Screwed, and then we blew it. We shot ourselves in the foot, which, you know what? I'd rather us do that. I'd rather us lose 3-0 than 1-0. Or 3-1 than 1-0, especially in the situation. I mean, oh, Lord. Posting in. I mean, New York just wants it more. 5 minutes of stoppage time. The way New York is playing, Toronto might be the better team in theory and have more shots and more chances. New York wants it more. They're on us like white on rice. Simple. Like about 5 minutes before the penalty, this game got pretty damn New York. I mean, Toronto still had chances, but New York has converted a penalty. They converted a chance as well, an open play chance. You know, New York's just had our number. New York basically were on us like white on rice in the home match. Didn't hurt that they were on their pitch, but that's when their upturn in form started as well. They're not as bad as they were to start the season. And now they're playing tough. They got nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Might as well. Martinez about to come back on. They got none to lose and everything to gain. Forward 7th minute. Sometimes. Here comes the regression to the mean. Man, that would suck if the football gods were like, oh, you thought you'd be better than last year. We're going to get you oh so close, but no, you aren't. It just torture me for the rest of the year. Yeah, that's something. Bernadeschi. Header! Owusu wide! Damn. TFC are now 4th. Could be worse. Corner. Or no, it'll be a goal kick. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I know. Red Bulls are drawing, but we're still 4th. Or no, Red Bulls just scored. That's what happened. Red Bulls are leading. We're a point behind the Red Bulls. If we draw, we're still third, which that's probably very unlikely now. Shot themselves in the foot. This game went downhill when the penalty happened. They just haven't recovered. And New York's taken the opportunity. Even though Toronto still had some chances after the penalty, they haven't recovered. They started well. Since the penalty, this game has not been the same. New York smells blood in the water, and they're going to make sure that frickin' that shark bleeds out. Shot! What a save! And Freeze makes the catch. Goal kick to make sure that doesn't go in. Bye-bye. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is where the fun ends. Wouldn't be surprised if this is where the fun ends. Like, I've been having so much fun for like the past 3 weeks. Yeah, no, not anymore. Here's where the fun ends, boys. For 50th minute. Boy, at least we don't have to play these guys again until like Leagues Cup or some. 50th minute. We might play them during Leagues Cup. Who knows? Yellow card for Jonathan Dos Santos. Spicer plays forward and gives it away for a throw. Toronto will get a chance to attack, even though it's 50th minute. Spicer with a throw. Oso plays it to Owusu. Spicer cleared. Oh, off the face. Damn. Didn't go out, though. Gomes. Etienne Jr. Free kick for Toronto. Last kick of the half. Very likely so. Osorio with a free kick. Toronto losing to NYCFC is shameful. Header. Spicer. Bernadeschi. Henry Martin had 2 tap-ins, didn't score any. It's actually a miracle he won't go to Copa America. And that's going to be halftime. It's 2-0 New York. Toronto FC could still turn this over, but be funny if they did. Goal for Pachuca. Let's go. Some good things happened today. Toronto gives up a penalty to Rodriguez. Jones scores close to the half. After a broken play, New York has a 2-0 lead. going into the half. Adrisi scores for Pachuca. Let's go. I'll take that as a silver lining and the fact we're still 4th place. With that being said, we'll take a short break in the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight. We'll be back. Back for the stats, the half. That is karma. Speaking of karma, I think the penalty was karma. See, they should have had a handball against them on Wednesday against Saint Laurent. Coelho and Mabaca. They didn't get that given to them, so karma's like, oh, we can't have you lose to Saint Laurent because that would just be wild if we made you lose to them 2 weeks from now. So you're still going to win the tie. But hate to tell you, we're doing to you what should have happened on Wednesday. It's called karma. Stats the half. Hey, well, I don't know. It'd be great if Toronto was winning. That means we'd be right up against Miami. He's playing. He'll lose on the pitch for once in MLS. He's playing. Stats are as follows. 51% possession to 49. 7 shot to 5. 4 shot on goal to 3. 195 accurate passes, 86% to 178, 84. 10 fouls, 6. 0 corners to 3. 7 shots to 5. 4 shots on goal to 3. 228 passes to 213. 86% pass accuracy to 84. We got 7 throws to 12. 1 offside to 2, 2 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards to 0, 0-2 New York. Toronto started better. They started as the better team, but the penalty against, which I still don't think was a handball against Toronto. I mean, his arm coming down wasn't the good part, but still, I don't think it was a handball. They scored on it. Toronto shot themselves in the foot late on in the half. New York smelled blood in the water, and they've made Toronto pay. They want that shark to bleed out. You know what I'm saying? They smell blood in the water. And guess what? They've made Toronto pay. Now, could Toronto turn this around with the way they're playing? Yeah. I'm not going to say they aren't. It's possible. They got to score early, and Senior might come out guns a-blazing. The way Toronto's playing, the way they've had chances and had more shots and started the game and still played, they haven't lost it completely. Yeah, they could turn this game around, at least get a point back, if not win 3-2. Yeah, they could. I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibility. They could. I'm not saying it's likely, but they could. It's not like New York's the better team. They've just been very more opportunistic. So, supposed to handle the ball from Chivas against Toluca was a disallowed goal, but Diego Valdez did the same. It was a goal. Referees love America. Karma's a biatch. Toronto gets a penalty, or doesn't get a penalty called against them against Saint Laurent, which was a handball, and I think that was a lot closer than the Longstaff handball. And here we get a handball called on us on VAR, but there's things called VAR. TFC's playing well, yeah, they've just got scored on twice. Bullshit penalty and shooting themselves in the foot. What else is new? Still playing pretty well, though. I think 2-0 is a bit unfair or uncharacteristic of how the game actually went. But again, I wasn't singing the Jojo Siwa song. I'm just saying a common phrase that's been around for years. I've never even listened to Jojo Siwa's music. Trust me, I have not. Go look at my damn Spotify. Go look at my damn Spotify. You want to know. Still 1-0 Pachuca. Let's go. Hold on, boys. Hold on. And I was also talking about another bullshit penalty call. What do you want me to do? I want to talk about karma. I'll talk about karma. Free kick for America. Good. Yeah, that's a little bit sus. I haven't even heard it. I also have TikTok. So, shows you how curated my For You page is. As well. Everyone sings it. That's a good divergence tactic. That's a good divergence tactic. St. Louis 0-0 against Chicago. Columbus, Cincinnati still a draw. Portland, Seattle on Sunday. Which, if I wasn't covering Tigres, Monterrey, that's what I would be covering. But we'll find out. Corner for America. Second half about to start. Well, Backstreet Boys is, I still like their music. I don't think that's a problem. I'm not crying at all. More likely I'm smiling through the pain, but I'm not crying. But they were more famous. Well, yeah, they actually had good music. Now, the No Goodbyes version of I Want It That Way is much better, but that's just my opinion. That's exact, yeah. Smiling through the pain, yeah, probably. One of those like Wojak memes with like the mask on with a smile and then he's crying under the freaking mask. Yeah, that's probably more like it, yeah. That's more like it, yeah. Me, I mostly listen to country music, metal, R&B, older hip hop. Sometimes it's recent, very rarely that I like a recent song. I actually haven't watched it since my nana passed away. So, I did. I don't anymore. It's been years. It's been years. What's your favorite recent song? Recent hip hop song. My favorite recent. Nakamura by Little Uzi Vert. I'm not going to lie, Kendrick Lamar's made some bangers recently. I'm going to say Meet the Grams was a good one. Not Like Us was pretty good too. Honestly, all of Kendrick's songs in the Drake-Kendrick beef have been pretty good. Drake's Family Matters sucked. Just it did. It did. Drake hasn't made a good song since 2018, to be totally honest. So yeah, I'll say Kendrick's diss tracks. Nakamura by Little Uzi Vert. That's a good one too. That's a good one too. That's a good one too. I'd say it's more R&B though. There's a difference. Like recent R&B ain't half bad either. Like there's a difference. Second half about to start. There's a difference. Now Bone Thugs and Harmony is still better than recent, more younger R&B artists. Same as Charlie Wilson is better, but Toronto's just gone down the wings attacking one. But Boys to Men. But you get the point. Second half about to start. Prince Owuzu and Longstaff ready to kick off the second half. See what Toronto can do. 3-6 Mafia is a good group. And they're off. 45th minute. Bernadeschi. Toronto throw. Valdez is so overrated. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he was once America's best player, but that was because, well, in my opinion, but that was because they sort of had a lean era where it was him and Henry Martin and nothing else. You have to admit Toronto will lose. If they don't score by the 55th, 60th minute, yeah, I think they'll lose. Even then, they could still draw, but they certainly ain't getting 3 points. They need to score within the next 10 to 15 minutes. Then I'll admit it. Or I'll admit the 3 points are gone. Maybe we could claw back for a point. But I'll admit the 3 points are gone in about 15 minutes if they don't score. Honestly, I think Cáceres is trash. So, you know what? Couldn't get worse. Couldn't get much worse. If they stay alive. Who knows? Maybe him being injured makes them give up another goal. But, you know, could be worse. Quinones should have started. He didn't, though. That was wild by Jardinet. That was legitimately wild. You bought him for a reason. Plays forward. Longstaff picks it up. Good. Plays it back to Rosted. Yeah, that's just smart. They need depth in the defense. I agree with that, but Cáceres ain't good. Like, he ain't great. They could definitely get better. They could definitely get better. I've never really... It's out for a goal kick. I've never... Lichnowsky shot saved. Just let him defend. Don't make him shoot. Let him focus on defending. If he doesn't focus on defending, you're going to lose. Speaking of defenders in Liga MX, Carlos Salcedo, I can't believe he's good again. Like, they made him good again. I cannot believe it at all. And Selmy made him good again. I cannot believe it. Like I was watching the Cruz Azul game yesterday. Or not yesterday. It was Cruz Azul Pumas. I was watching it before the Tigres game. Yeah, it was Thursday. He was actually really good. He was actually really good. I couldn't believe it. See him shoot against Chivas with that stupid header. Yeah, I think that was Champions Cup, wasn't it? I think that was Champions Cup. Like, and that I think that was the away, or that was the home leg, where Chivas almost came back. Not that it matters. America only had to score one, but the fact that he kept Chivas alive for a bit longer was something. First half Pachuca America ends. Salcedo's first pro club was actually RSL. I remember that, yeah. And I think Bill Manning was there back then, because Bill Manning used to be the president of RSL before he was the president of Toronto FC and the Argos. Plays forward, cleared. Had to come from somewhere. Bernadeschi. Still Bernadeschi. Still. Owuzu. Plays on. Etienne. Etienne Jr. Still. Rosted. Why is he so far forward? That's like Lichnowsky shooting. That's not even smart. Like, I know how you feel about Lichnowsky. Seeing Rosted get that far up the pitch, I like positional rotation, but that's exactly how I feel when Lichnowsky tries to shoot. Rosted's in the same boat. I mean, he's the reason why Jones scored. He's an idiot. He got freaking blown away. Luton won't stay up because since West Ham won against him. Well, if Luton wins by 13 and Forest loses by 9, Luton stays up on the final day. It's still possible. Very rare, but still it's very unlikely, but it's still possible. It's not possible at all. But imagine the scenes. Imagine the scenes. I know it won't happen. I'm just saying. They're 99% down. Let's be honest. Headers saved by freeze. Yeah, they're 99% down. Offside, there'll be a goal kick. I'm just saying it's technically possible. There's a 0.001% chance of it happening, which is a percent. There's something, you know. 51st minute. If there's always at least 0.1%, there's always a chance. 1-1 while trailing when leading at halftime for New York. Toronto's 0-1 while trailing. So, yeah, they're probably screwed. 51st minute. I mean, I knew they were probably screwed. I was just saying, hey, there's a possibility. Bernadeschi and tries to cross it out for a corner. Okay. Longstaff crossed in, headed away. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. He's doing the bouncy. That's a free kick for New York. Dang, Orlando's beating Philly 3-1. Yeah, Philly's not good this year. They're just not good this year. Yeah, Long went in for a hard tackle. That should be a yellow. I'm not mad at it. 53rd minute. Long gets a yellow card. Not mad at it. Oh, Owuzu. Nothing there. Two 0 New York still. 53rd minute. Philly's falling off. That's all I'm saying. I agree. Should have been obvious when they damn near got knocked out by freaking Saprissa, and then they proceeded to go to freaking Mexico to get curb stomped 6-0. I mean, their MLS results weren't great either at the time. Still really aren't. At least not recent Philly level. They smoke too many Philly blunts. They smoking their own blunts. Philly blunt. They're smoking the Philly blunt. Owusu, nice. Oso. This might be the first goal. Back. Header. Longstaff shot. Save. Bernadeschi. Goal. 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 Toronto FC. Get one back. Federico Bernadeschi puts away the rebound. At least 1 point isn't gone. Maybe all three are, but one isn't. One to two. Let's go, boys. Bernadeschi gets the rebound. Longstaff puts on the shot. He's onside. Bernadeschi roofs the rebound. He's onside too. It's 1-2 Toronto, or 1-2 New York, but Toronto gets one back. At least get a point. Let's at least get a point back, but we could still somehow win this game. 55th minute. But for now, let's try to get that 1 point back. 1-2. Hopefully it stands. Looks like it will. Federico Bernadeschi with his 4th goal in 3 games. Oh, speaking of. I like him too. Papa Chuka. Papa Chuka. And that doesn't really go with your old Papa, but by the way. Papa Chuka, Papa, 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 Papa Chuka. Actually, no, yeah. Maybe somebody should. Maybe somebody should do that as a parody. TFC starting to get some momentum, boys. Corner for TFC. '56 minute. Corner for Oso. Come on, Oso. Short corner. Bernadeschi. Wheels out to Bernadeschi. Chips over. Brought down a Woozy. Saved by Freeze. Smart play. Still 1-0 for Pachuca at the half. MK Dons just lost on penalties to Crawley Town. Lovely. Free kick for New York. TFC could definitely come back. The way they're playing, they might at least get 1 point back. They could win the whole damn game. Bring on Insigne, buddy. Let's go. Could be worse. Could be worse. It's like, yeah, we're going to put ourselves in a hole. Just prove we're for real by coming back. Yeah. Owusu pressing like a mug, man. Let's go. Giving away. But, you know, working. Toronto freaking just on him like what on Rice now. Thiago Volpe's no longer good. The only good thing about him are the penalties, and his last penalties were missed against Cruz Azul. Owusu doesn't get through there. It's out for a Toronto throw. Cruz Azul de las Cruz Azuleadas. Not with Anselmi. They play tomorrow. 58th minute. And they pushed their own player. We got him on the ropes, boys. Come on. He pushed his own teammate. We got him on the ropes, boys. Come on. Come on. Throw in. Header. We got him on the ropes, boys. Yeah. Yeah. Longstaff. Davy Flores. Good. Plays on. Bernadeschi. Damn. Good. Go. Good. Throw. What's your favorite team from the 6th Division of the Vatican? I don't even know if there's a 6th Division at the Vatican. That'd be like, what? 100-something teams in like a 20 square mile radius or something like that. Like, that's impossible. Unless there's like a 6th Division team in Serie A in the Vatican. Or in the Italian pyramid in the Vatican. I don't know. Cardinals FC. I don't know. Cardinals FC. Anti-Pope United. I don't know. I'm the man in the box. I'm the man in the box. AFC, I'm the man in the box. I'm the man in the box, Calcio. Imagine America lose Pachuca, Chivas beat Toluca. Yeah, I'm good with it. Are you sure about that? Cross in. It's out for corner for Toronto. Let's go. Y'all are on the ropes, boys. You're on the ropes. How we doing? Y'all on the ropes. I'm just saying. 60th minute. Osorio corner, 3 corners each. Corner, cross in. Long, header. Punched over by Freeze. That's another corner. Speaking of, 20 points would put us above the Red Bulls because of wins. 21-22. As of now, we'd still have more wins. That would be the goal differential, so we need Columbus to do us a solid corner if we were to come back all the way. Let's go TFC, says Minnie. They're fighting hard right now. Cross in. It's out for a goal kick. Louisville City 2-0 Orange County. Good. Sadly enough, Louisville couldn't win on penalties against Seattle, but what can you do? 62nd minute. Kromowski saving Miami 3-2. Like as in Miami just came back 3-2? Or oh my God, it is Miami 3-2. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Spicer gives it away. It's up for New York throw. Orange County is a USL Championship side in Orange County, California, which I guess is close to LA, I think. It's close to LA. So it's basically a USL Championship team in the LA suburbs or whatever. Shot blocked. Oh, puts his body on the line. Free kick for Toronto. I think you are in California. You should know. Yeah, that's Orange County. Laguna Beach. Let the rain fall down and wake my dreams. Let it wash away. Yeah, I know. I'm happy for him. That's cool that he's a part owner for Orange County. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's cool they're fan owned anyway, but it's cool. Over the top. Saved by Freeze. I knew that cover of Come Clean by Hillary Duff did not sound good. I do not have that range. Now, if you want me to cover Randy Travis, that's a lot better. Now, that's a lot better, but, or Conway Twitty. Or something like. Playing forward. Lol. 64th minute. Free kick for New York. How we doing, Isaiah? It's been a while. Rangers 3-3 Hurricanes, third period. Oh, the Hurricanes putting up a fight. More likely they probably went up like 2-1, 2-0, ended up having the lead, then blew it. Probably. I don't know how exactly it went, but saved by Johnson. Sean Johnson makes a save, 64th minute. I bet Isaiah's happy right now. Well, I mean, one of his teams are out of the playoffs. The other one's still doing good. And the Nuggets at least got a win over the Timberwolves. It's not the best. Because it's the summer or what? Longstaff. Cross in, blocked away. Happy's a stretch for today. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I know how that feels, though. Yeah, I don't like what that sounds like. Just went through a breakup. Damn. That sucks. Hate that for you. I hate that for you. Damn. It sucks. The things you think have the most potential are the ones that end up hurting the most. That's my moment of zen right now. Is the things you think that are going the best and have the most potential hurt the most. It always seems to be like that. So, yeah, that's your moment of zen. Petretta's on for Ralsted. And it's worse when it's out of nowhere, but it is what it is. She wanted me to be happy, and her life situation was pretty bad. She didn't want to hold me back. She didn't want to have to break up with me, but she had to. Well, at least the door the way that sounds to me is, at least for your sake, maybe the door's open at some point, that if things so get better, y'all could find your way back. It's better. At least that's what it sounds like to me. If that's what you want. It's not like it was a bad situation. But I won't blame you if you just moved on either. But 2 subs for New York, 69th minute. That's just reading between the lines there. Hurricanes score first period, second and first period. Rangers come back 2-1. Hurricanes score third, first period. Rangers come back second. Yeah, pretty much how I figured. Don't sweat it. Someone out there is doing worse. Find nice things to do. Fill your day with them. This X I'll actually miss and not get over in 2 business days. Yeah, exactly. As I said, there's sort of the doors. It also hurts when the doors sort of open, Keaton Parks on. Ojeda's on for Jones. Martinez off for Keaton Parks. 68th minute. TFC are worn out, or why are they falling behind? Bullshit penalty. They shot themselves in the foot, but they got a goal back. They're not out of it yet. They could at least get a point back, if not get all 3. They've played so much better in the second half. They've pretty much dominated the second half. They honestly should be tied right now. I think they got screwed, and then they shot themselves in the foot. Ralsted. But, but again, you have any newspaper or a Yellow Pages? You have a Yellow Pages? Yellow Pages, newspaper, magazine. Exactly what I mean when I say the door is still open if things were better. At some point, y'all find your way. But that does sort of hurt. That does hurt more, though. That would hurt. I'm talking about old-timey things people used to use as toilet paper if they didn't have toilet paper. I don't know. Maybe you have to boil the newspaper, though. I don't know. Sadly enough, my Nana's not here anymore for me to ask that question, because she would know. Speaking of, she's the reason why I know about the newspaper and magazine thing. You do have a newspaper. I didn't realize. In 2024, you have a newspaper. Lucky you. Or the yellow pages. Oh, the showering part. Malachi Jones injured. That sucks. But, hey, at least it probably hurts the door still. Depending on the situation. But I'm glad nothing bad was, at least it was a bad either fault. It's just the way life is. Maybe y'all will find your way back. Maybe. And, of course, but if you choose to move on, won't blame you either. Cross in, saved by Freeze. Tomorrow's going to be rough for me. At least it's only 24 hours. Horrible to be without a motherly figure in my life. She passed away 2 years ago. That's so sad. So, that's sad. Yeah. Mother's Day must be hell for people who've lost their mothers or grandmothers they really love. So, yeah. I'm glad I still have my mother. But not having speaking of grandmothers they really love, it is sad that my Nana's not here. Still. It still sucks that she's gone. Still haven't really gotten used to it. It's been years. That's good. Again, door's still open. So, could be worse. I can't see you. Sorry for your loss, man. We're all just trauma dumping here right now, aren't we? I'm glad this is a safe place to. I'm glad this is a safe place to trauma dump. Yeah. I'm glad that we all can do that. '74th minute, 1-2. Huge trauma dump as it should be. Yeah, that moment of zen didn't come from nowhere. '74th minute. More than anything, died due to diabetes and sepsis, survived 4 heart attacks, had an amazing heart, loved her potato and macaroni salads, helped me with a love of travel. Sounds like an amazing mom. Sounds like she was an amazing mom. And a tough cookie, too. '75th minute. You do have a shower curtain. No. Everybody should have a shower curtain. Well, then again, you could have a clear shower door. There's a good bit of those. Or opaque, at least. Okay, now I can see why he's so... Yeah, now I can see why he's a little bit skeeved. I think Ryan has x-rays. See, no, that's not my power. My power is not x-rays. My power is invisibility. My power is invisibility, not x-rays. You got it wrong. 75th minute. Coelho coming on for Toronto in the 76th minute. Insigne coming on as well. Davy Flores for Coelho. Nah, I'm Crunch Berries, man, not Fruity Pebbles. Come on now. Derek Etienne Jr. for Insigne. Besides, Crunch Berries are better than Fruity Pebbles anyway. He's back from injury, Insigne. Yes. I'm Crunch Berries, not Fruity Pebbles. Besides, Crunch Berries are better than Fruity Pebbles anyway. See where I'm going here? Crossed in. Owusu. Insigne! What a save! Freeze. Insigne with his first move. Forces Freeze at the doorstep to make a crazy save. He just came back. Cross in. I have emotions. Shot. Hannes Wolff. Shot, tap in, and it's a goal. A tap in for New York makes it 3-1 Andres Pereira. (3-1) New York City FC, 77th minute. Well, there goes the comeback. Andres Pereira pops one away. A tap in. Well, hey, at least the penalty doesn't matter. I know you're laughing at Toronto. Honestly, I'm laughing too. They shot themselves in the foot again. Defense let up. 78th minute, 3-1. Cozy Thompson for Long. Hey, New York wanted it more. They smell blood in the water, and they made sure that shark bled. Point blank, period. And Kevin Long's hurt. Yeah, that doesn't help either. He went straight back down the tunnel. That's not good. Kevin Long went straight back down the tunnel. I thought last year's TFC was a thing of the past. I mean, for most part, yeah, but I guess there's going to be a regression to the mean. Here comes the regression to the mean. But hey, we're still going to be above 22 points by the end of the year because there's no way they only pick up less than or just 3 points at all left this year. Man, TFC is so inconsistent. Well, I mean, when you're building, of course you're going to be inconsistent. You're going to win games, but you're going to lose games. But it's still better than last year. They either win or lose. They've only drawn once. They're a win away from tying their points total from last year, or 3 draws. There's no way they don't pick that up. And they still have more wins than last year, all comps. So still, we are better than last year in most situations. This helps me call for Manning out. Also, the Argos situation couldn't hurt either. Hurt the Manning out cause either. At least you're not losing to Pachuca. Well, that's understandable, though. Corner for New York. Well, that's understandable, though. Pachuca's one of the best teams in the Confederation. We're still good on our day, bad when we're not. So that's that. But, you know, Pachuca's better than New York. Exactly. We would, yeah, I'm pretty damn sure we'd lose to Pachuca at home or on the road. Oh, we got to play them later this year. Shit. I just realized we got to play them later this year. That's great. They're in our group at Leagues Cup. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Pachuca barely made the playoffs. Yeah, but they're in the CONCACAF Champions Cup final. Pretty dominantly, too. And they're about to beat America again. And probably get Jardine fired if America are dumb enough to do it. TFC got to find ways to get more draws because sometimes wins can be tough to get especially when you're rebuilding. 1 point's always better than none. I agree with that. I agree with that. Shot. Owusu saved by Freeze. Then again, that does make sense. If they're just losing or winning and there's no in between except that first match, it's not a good sign, maybe, that you're losing matches or winning matches but not drawing. And when you could have, you shot yourself in the foot. Charlotte. The Charlotte away match. They shot themselves in the foot losing that one because they basically handed that one away. If they didn't give away that second goal, they would have drawn. But, what do I know? What do I know? 82nd minute. Let's see. What else? The New York City FC goal or loss, we could have drawn to them in week 4 at home or their home. We could have easily drawn that game. We blew it. The Atlanta game we won because, they were depleted as all hell. We got curb stomped by Sporting Kansas City. Quinones coming in. How many games since Prince scored last? It seems like he's on a dry spell. I think it is 2. The past 2? Well, let me get back there. Toronto got curb stomped by the Whitecaps. Charlotte, they could have easily drawn that match. Owusu scored in that. He scored against the Revs. He scored against Simcoe. He scored against Orlando. He did not score against Dallas. It's been 3 matches. Today, Saint Laurent, Dallas. He has not scored in 3 matches. Honestly, it's not the best, no. I don't think Toronto will win. Yeah, they ain't scoring 3 goals in like 8 minutes. You're right. Now, I can admit the 3 points are gone, and honestly, a draw is probably gone too. I can admit that now. If they somehow pulled a draw, that would be a miracle, let alone a win. NYCFC just wanted it more. Hope Toluca beats Chivas. Not me. If Ambriz was still there, maybe, but no, he's not. So there's your answer. What positions do you see TFC going after in the next transfer window? Striker, a number 10, probably another center back. At least I would. Plays forward. Yeah, I would say striker 10, maybe a center back. Letting Rosted try to run out, just no. You could play Mabica, but, What positions do you see TFC going after in the next transfer window? Oh, we already answered that. Pachuca's beating America 1-0, 2-1 on aggregate. Pachuca might pull off Estecaso. That would be awesome. Should I keep? No. It's not what I wanted. There we go. Better. Playing forward. Got to see Ambriz play. Good player. I was talking about Ignacio, the manager, but yeah, Fidel Ambriz is a good player. He got called up for the U23s as well. Maybe should be on the Copa squad, but fair enough. Fair enough. Playing forward. Terrible miss from America. If they draw, they go through on aggregate or seeding, I should say. So for America's sake, they just need 1 goal. Well, the way this is going. Tight margins, tight margins. There it is. 61 minutes. It's tight margins. Met Ignacio Ambriz, great center back. I never saw him play. But maybe I should look up his highlights if there's any. How do you feel about the new era in the Mexican national team? They needed to do it. They needed to swap out the players. They needed to do a generational change. I think it was the right time to do it. They have some friendlies to gel before the Copa. It's a good squad, and it was a move they needed to make. I'm surprised they did it. That's the thing. But they made the right move. I'm just surprised they did it. Cozy Thompson playing forward. I'm just surprised they did it. He wasn't here, though. So I understand questions being re-asked by other people if it's like 30 minutes or 40 minutes or an hour later. I understand it. And I'll answer again. But again, I'm surprised they did it. But they needed to do it. I'm surprised they did it. The fact they actually pulled the trigger. But thoughts on Jimmy Lozano leaving out Ochoa, Raul, Chucky Henry, and all the old generation players out of Copa America? Again, right move. Absolutely the right move. They needed to do it. They did it. Hurricanes scored 4-3. Hurricanes in the third, 127. Well, I mean, you weren't going to sweep them. At least I didn't think so. Would be nice if you beat them in 5, so it's either Brindamore or Berube for the Leafs, but that's just my opinion. Vamos Rabanho. Playing forward, NYCFC. 88th minute. Plays over the top. Bernadeschi. Not that it matters, but it would be nice to get one back at least. Cross in, cleared. Ambriz scored goals as center back. Good left foot power shots. Sounds like a center back, like the type of center back Toronto needs. Not that he would play, but that's, damn, if this was 15 years ago, yeah, 20 years ago, yeah, that would be perfect. Do we have a time machine? Goal! 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 Toronto FC! 2-3. 2-3. Raul Petretta with a banger. They could still get 1 point. Raul Petretta with a banger to bring Toronto within 1 once again. What a shot. Longstaff with a cross. Petretta with a banger, and it bounces in. 2-3. Toronto could at least get a point back. I mean, they do have some time. 89th minute. 1 point here would be huge. Petretta with a goal. Hannes Wolff is off for number 12. Number 12 is Tanasiewicz. Not rare to see, though. Zendejas being so bad. Yeah. How much stoppage time will there be? Can Toronto pick up a goal in stoppage time? Papachuca doing it again. Papachuca. What y'all know? 1 minute it's 7 minutes of stoppage time. 7. Your eyes working? It's 7. 7 minutes. TFC playing forward. Now, if they could score now, maybe they could go for a winner. But, you know, Longstaff. They're going for the equalizer at least. They don't stop fighting, I can tell you that much. Longstaff, that's out for a Toronto throw. My bad, don't got my glasses. Hey, I understand. I barely can read anything without my glasses. Like, my freaking vision is so nearsighted, I can't see shit without them. So, you know, I don't blame. You got the same thing I do, I guess. I'm so nearsighted. I've worn glasses so much, it's even worse. But I don't take off my glasses that much. That's probably, unless I'm sleeping. So that's probably why I don't reset my eyes back to just mid. Gomes. But I get it. Zendejas out for Brian Rodriguez. That's honestly a good move. Zendejas is horrible, at least tonight. 92nd minute. It's out for a Toronto goal kick. Yes. 92nd minute. That's why I call him pendejas. TFC has a 2% chance of a draw right now. Extracting a draw from the jaws of defeat. A 0.1 chance at a win as of now. Bernadeschi, cross in. Header. Goes to New York. Insigne. Valdez misses another chance. Coelho. Chips over. Bernadeschi. Chips and into the hands of Freeze in the 93rd minute. Goal kick. Do you think America has an underrated player? No. Well, I guess Toronto's going to win on Wednesday. That's the good news. Can TFC pull a Real Madrid or Bayer Leverkusen? You know what? Yes. Yes, they can. Bayer Leverkusen. And if Leverkusen are still undefeated through the Europa League final, I will go live for the DFB Pokal final just to see history be made on this channel. Besides, my Leverkusen stuff does really well. When I've done Leverkusen games, those have done pretty well. So, if the Europa League, either way, I'm going to do it for the history's sake of things. But if the Europa League final does as good as my other Leverkusen stuff, which it should, because it normally has, I don't think it was the St. Louis City 2 fans that made sure the St. Louis video did well. I'm doing all the European finals, and I might just do the DFB Pokal final, depending on if Leverkusen stays undefeated through the next 3 games. Invincible. For a treble and for the undefeated season. Leverkusen. Andres Yasson coming on. It's funny, Leverkusen might finally win their first ever trophy. Hell is real belongs to Cincy. Wait, Cincy won? Shit. They're going to do it in style. 69th minute, America Pachuca. Nice. Nice. They won. They won. Andres Yasson coming on for Santi Rodriguez. Who would win a 90-plus minute competition, Madrid or Leverkusen? Well, I know, but they could win a treble. That's why I said in style, because normally they bottle stuff. But we're going to find out in August because, you know, there's something called the UEFA Super Cup. In theory, we're going to find out in August who's going to win a 90-plus minute competition. We're going to find out. And I'll be live for that as well, that UEFA Super Cup final. We're going to find out. If everything goes to plan in the Europa League and Champions League finals, we're going to find out. Chiquitín, chiquitín, y no gana mi tigrín. En la Liga CONCACAF, me conté con un Toronto. Boom, boom, fra tigrin. Chiquitin, chiquitin, y no gana mi tigrin. Leverkusen games feel like FIFA scripting. You have a point. Last game that will be. Pachuca knocks out America out of Champions Cup. Now Liga MX too. Dang. 56th minute. What about FIFA Intercontinental Cup? Well, there will only be one European team in that trophy in December, but we'll cover it. Don't worry. There'll be a CONCACAF vs. CONMEBOL game. Shot, save! Oh, Freeze pushes it out. Not far enough for a corner, though. 96th minute. TFC almost gets a point there. Coelho. Insigne. Still Insigne. Longstaff. Bernadeschi. I see it's 3-2. Hey, you know what? They were trying to come back. It's out for, I guess, a free kick because of an offside. 97th minute. I think Pachuca and Toluca are the only Mexican clubs who have one more game against America than America have against them. Matt Freeze, 8 save. He's man of the match. I don't care. He's man of the match. If New York holds on to the win. But that went out. It would have been a goal kick, actually. 97th minute. Insigne. Still. Bernadeschi doesn't press up to get the ball. I agree with that. Be back at 19, right? But hey, at least Toronto's only 4th place. Could be worse. 97th minute. Throw in for New York. How was the game? Well, 97th minute. Fidalgo dived. Not surprised. He likes to dive. Well, yeah, I've seen that one before. 98th minute. Header down. Coelho. I definitely should have taken the over tonight. He did. Yellow card. Playing forward, Coelho. Pereira gets a yellow. Petretta. Insigne. Gomes. 99th minute. Longstaff. Bernadeschi. Gives it away. Yasson. Make sure it gets cleared. Full time. 3-2. New York City FC. That's a bad ending, but game's getting a bit chippy. With that being said, we'll not take a short break, but Bernadeschi got a red. He's going to be gone next week on Wednesday. Second yellow, I'm guessing. Well, at least Insigne is back. And Nashville's not great. With that being said, if you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this game. There you go. I'm running. I'm out. Peace.